2022 is pretty special.
She is just in total control of all aspects of her game.
In 2022, Iga Świątek truly dominated both clay and hard courts. That incredible season saw her secure both the French Open and the US Open, along with multiple WTA 1000 and WTA 500 titles. Tennis legends were in awe of her skills. 20-year-old Iga was scary good, and here's why.
Iga Świątek, Bologna.
Iga's first major win of 2022 came at the French Open, where she showed her dominance. In the final, she faced 18-year-old Coco Gauff and won decisively with a score of 6-1, 6-3. This victory not only gave her a second French Open title, but also extended her winning streak to 35 matches, tying Serena Williams' record for the longest streak in this century. On her way to the final, Iga defeated several strong opponents, including Alison Riske, Danka Kovanic, Qinwen Zheng, Jessica Pegula, and Darina Kostakina. Each match showed her power and precision on clay. In the final, despite Gauff's efforts, the Polish professional tennis player was in complete control, finishing the match in just over an hour. She became the first player since 2000 to win 6 consecutive titles in one season, and the 4th youngest player in the Open era to win multiple French Open titles. This win also secured her spot as the world #1. Reflecting on Iga's performance, tennis legend Mats Wilander praised her growth and strategy, saying, "She's playing faster, taking more risks on the forehand, making it very difficult for her opponents. At just 21 years old, she's already showing incredible maturity and dominance on the court."
Such an amazing tournament, such an amazing season.
Iga's second major win of 2022 came at the US Open, where she once again proved why she's one of the best players in the world. In the final, she faced Ons Jabeur and secured a straight sets victory 6-2, 7-6. This win marked her first US Open title and her 3rd Grand Slam trophy overall. The Pole's journey to the final was impressive. She overcame tough opponents like Sloane Stephens, Yulia Niemeyer, Jessica Pegula, and Aryna Sabalenka, showing resilience and skill at every stage. In the final, despite a strong challenge from Jabeur in the second set, Iga remained composed and clinched the title in a tiebreaker. This victory added several records to her name. Iga became the first top-seeded woman to win the US Open since Serena Williams in 2014 and extended her streak to 10 consecutive wins in finals, all in straight sets. Tennis legend Billie Jean King recognized Iga's achievement by tweeting, "Congratulations to Iga Świątek, the first Polish woman to win the US Open, and cheers to Ons Jabeur on an incredible battle. The future of women's tennis burns so brightly." But how do you think the season actually started for Iga? After her semifinal loss at the Australian Open against Danielle Collins, Iga bounced back with a vengeance. She embarked on an incredible winning streak, starting with the Qatar Open, where she dominated the field without dropping a set. Her success continued at Indian Wells, where she claimed the title, and then at the Miami Open, where she defeated Naomi Osaka in the final, winning 6-4, 6-0, and completing the prestigious Sunshine Double. Throughout this run, Iga was simply unbeatable. In Qatar, she cruised through her matches, never losing more than 4 games in a set. At Indian Wells, she overpowered Maria Sakkari in the final, winning 6-4, 6-1, and becoming the first player since 2009 to win the Indian Wells title without dropping a set. In Miami, she left Naomi Osaka with no answers, particularly in the second set, winning 6-4, 6-0. This victory made her the youngest woman ever to complete the Sunshine Double, winning both Indian Wells and Miami back-to-back in a single season. By the end of this remarkable stretch, Iga had won 17 consecutive matches on hard courts, becoming the first woman since Serena Williams in 2015 to achieve such a feat. She also became the first woman to win the first 3 WTA 1000 tournaments of the year, securing her rise to the world #1 ranking. Former US tennis player Pam Shriver focused on the significance of Iga's accomplishments, saying, "Iga Świątek has stepped up with great skill and humility. She has shown the world that she is ready to take over the mantle left by Ash Barty and become the new dominant force in women's tennis." This praise shows just how remarkable Iga's 2022 season was, beginning with her unstoppable run on the hard courts. But the poll didn't stop there. After her hard-court dominance, Iga seamlessly transitioned to clay, where she continued her winning streak by capturing titles at the Stuttgart Open and the Rome Open. In Stuttgart, Iga demonstrated resilience and adaptability. Despite a tough semifinal where she dropped her first set in 26 matches, she bounced back to secure the win and then dominated Aryna Sabalenka in the final, winning 6-2, 6-2. This victory marked her fourth consecutive title and extended her winning streak to 23 matches. By this point, Iga had already secured 30 match wins for the season, highlighting her consistency across different surfaces. Next, at the Rome Open, Iga once again proved why she was the world number one. She powered through the tournament, losing only 21 games in total, and clinched her fifth consecutive title. This win was particularly significant as it marked her first successful title defense. With this victory, Iga extended her winning streak to 28 matches, joining the ranks of legends like Serena Williams, who have won 4 or more WTA 1000 titles in a single season. Reflecting on her performance, Iga said, "The title means so much to me because the week has shown me that I can also win tournaments even if my preparation isn't quite perfect or if I don't have too much time to get used to a new surface. If I concentrate on my game, then everything's possible." As 2022 came to a close, Iga continued to impress with strong performances in the final stretch of the season. She reached 2 WTA 500 finals, one in the Czech Republic and one in San Diego. Although she faced a tough loss in the Czech Republic, Iga bounced back to claim the title in San Diego, where she won 92% of her first serve points in the final, further demonstrating her dominance on the tour. At the WTA Finals, Iga showed her skill by going undefeated in the round-robin stage. However, her incredible run was halted in the semifinals, marking the end of what had been a near-perfect season. Iga's achievements throughout the year were nothing short of remarkable. She was named the WTA Player of the Year, a well-deserved honor following a season where she won 2 major titles, secured 8 overall titles, and maintained an impressive 37-match winning streak. Her consistency and excellence on the court placed her firmly at the top of the WTA rankings, a position she first achieved in April. As the poll closed out her phenomenal 2022 season, she also made significant accomplishments off the court, securing lucrative endorsement and sponsorship deals that further boosted her profile. Although she earned slightly less than Emma Raducanu in total for the year, Iga's $14.9 million in earnings were a testament to her growing influence in the world of tennis. Iga's tournament earnings for 2022 stood at an impressive $9,875,525, with the remainder of her income coming from various sponsorships and endorsements. Among her key partnerships were those with premium athletic wear brands and high-profile sports nutrition brands, emphasizing her commitment to maintaining top performance through rigorous tennis fitness regimens. Her collaborations with companies like Xiaomi, Rolex, and Red Bull also underscored her appeal as a global athlete brand ambassador. Additionally, Iga's recent head-to-toe apparel deal with Swiss brand On, which joined her growing list of international tennis sponsorships, is expected to further elevate her earnings in the coming years. Her endorsement portfolio, though still expanding, includes partnerships that show both her on-court success and her poised, introverted personality, a refreshing contrast in a sport often dominated by more extroverted figures. But Iga's influence extends beyond just her performance on the court. Her thoughtful approach to tennis, which includes working with a full-time sports psychologist and utilizing cutting-edge tennis performance analytics, positioning her as a pioneer among athletes. While her endorsement portfolio may not yet match the extensive list held by Raducanu, who had deals with major global brands such as Nike, Wilson, and Porsche, the poll's unique appeal and continued success suggest that her marketability will only grow stronger in the years to come. So Iga's 2022 season was out of this world. She ruled both clay and hard courts, snagging multiple Grand Slam titles and a jaw-dropping 37-match winning streak. With 8 titles overall, she firmly claimed the world #1 spot. Her future, both on and off the court, is looking brighter than ever.